If you work in an office, if you work in a classroom, if you do heavy lifting, if you have any sort of job that puts strain on your body, and yes, I consider a desk strain on your body, then I think you would benefit from 15 minutes a day of taking care of your body, your mind, and your breath. My name is Shannon. I am the owner of Do Yoga in Oakhurst, New Jersey, and I'm here to give you a little bit of office yoga today. There will be multiple parts of this video, starting with centering, coming into the present moment, moving through breath work and intention setting. Then we'll move into some light movement in the body, ending with standing. So there will be timestamps below if you want to skip ahead in the video, but I do recommend at least watching it once. That way you can return back to the practice daily. Now for today, we'll be doing everything in a chair because everyone can sit in a chair. Not everyone can sit on the floor. And at least in your office, you have access to a chair. You don't necessarily want your coworkers walking in and you're there on the floor meditating, even though I was definitely that coworker for a really long time. So go ahead and grab your chair. Slide forward to the end of the chair. You don't want to be back here slumped. Slide forward onto the edge of the chair. Plant your feet right underneath your knees and sit up tall. Your hands can be on your lap. Take your shoulders up, back, and down. Shine that heart center forward and bring your chin slightly back in space so your ears are tracked over your shoulders. Feel the crown of the head reach up towards the sky. And let's take a cleansing breath together. Inhale through your nose and exhale out the mouth. Maybe the eyes can close, or you can have a soft gaze down the bridge of your nose. And if it would serve you, let's take another cleansing breath. Inhale, feel the belly, the rib cage, the chest expand, and a slow sigh out the mouth. Begin to notice ambient noises as they happen around you. Maybe there's coworkers, commotion in the building. Maybe there's students running around. Maybe your kids are in the next room. Pets, animals. Maybe you're outside and you can hear other humans or wildlife. Notice these sounds for what they are, sounds. Not trying to put too much thought, emotion, or judgment on these. Hear them. Hear the qualities of them, if they're loud, soft. Allow these sounds to wash over you, being a part of the space. Notice if there's anything you can smell. Maybe lingering food from your lunch. Maybe if you're in a classroom, there's paints or crayons. If you're outside, can you smell dirt and grass? Can you smell your own perfume or cologne? Notice if there's anything you can taste, anything lingering in the mouth. Once again, maybe that lunch, some gum. Notice what you can feel. Feel the clothes touching your skin, the texture of the chair you're on, the floor under your feet. Once again, noticing all of these things without too much thought, emotion, judgment. Allow them to be as they are. Notice what your mind has been doing. Notice if it's pulling you into the past or the future. And continue to bring it back here to this present moment. And notice your breath. Notice the cooler air as it enters in through the nostrils, the warmer air as it exits. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest and belly. Notice where your breath is naturally sitting in your body. Notice if you feel it most in the chest. Maybe you feel it in your mid-torso, in your rib cage. Or maybe you feel it in the low belly. Notice if the breath is free-flowing one into the next, or if there's a gap at the top or bottom of the inhales and exhales. Notice if it's smooth or choppy, knowing that there's no right answer. Feel. And let's gently shape the breath together. Take your hands to your low belly and begin to draw your inhales lower and lower. The inhales, you should feel the belly press into the hands. The exhale, the hands press in towards the spine. Actively inhale. Actively inhale. Deepening the breath, pressing the belly out, feeling it in the hands, and exhale. Actively draw the belly button back in towards the spine. Continue here like this, deepening the inhales and elongating the exhales, breathing actively. Your breath is a window to your nervous system. If your breath is shallow and choppy, then you might be living in that fight or flight. You might be stressed and anxious. So let's activate the breath, draw it deeper into the belly. Let's elongate the inhales and exhales. Let's draw the breath further into the belly, trying to get that nervous system into rest and digest. And it's natural for the body to want to fight you a little bit. It's natural for some anxiety to arise, but continue. Inhale into the low belly, expanding it out. And exhale, press it in. Good, pause for a moment. We're going to move into our 3-part breath. This is an equalizer, this is a balancer, this is to activate that parasympathetic nervous system quick. So take a soft exhale. And inhale into the low belly. Push the belly button out towards the front of the room and exhale through the nose, drawing the belly button back down in towards the spine. Good, again, just like that. Inhale into the low belly, feel it open and expand. And exhale, draw the belly back in towards the spine. Beautiful, let's add on. Inhale into the low belly. This time, carry that breath up into, and exhale, draw the belly back in towards the spine. Beautiful, let's add on. Inhale into the low belly. This time, carry that breath up into the rib cage. Feel the torso expand side to side. Beautiful, exhale from the top down. Release the rib cage. Release the belly. Again, inhale, belly. Rib cage, the torso expands, bottom up, and exhale, top down. Release the rib cage. Release the belly. Good, last one. Inhale, belly expands. Rib cage expands. This time, bring the breath all the way up into the chest, into the collarbones. Sip a little extra at the top. When you think you're full, sip more. And again, exhale, top down, releasing the chest, the rib cage, the belly. Push out every last bit of stale air. When you think you're empty, push out more. Shrink wrap the spine. And come back to your neutral breath. If the eyes have opened, maybe they close once more. Feel the qualities of this breath. Maybe set an intention for yourself today. Ask yourself, how do I feel? How do you feel right now? Not how did you feel before, not how are you going to feel in 5 minutes. How do you feel now? and set an intention around that. If it's anything less than savory, flip it. What do you need to bring in? What do you need to release? I am strong. I am confident. I am peaceful. I am calm. I feel calm. I am enough. One more cleansing breath to that. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Good. You can gently blink the eyes open or keep them closed. Exhale, lower your chin to the chest. Inhale, roll your right ear to your right shoulder. And exhale, chin through chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. We're starting some gentle movements here. Continue rolling your chin through chest, doing these half circles. Inhale to one side. Match your breath with your movement. Exhale through center. Inhale to one side. Linking your breath with movement is what calms your nervous system. It gives your mind control over how the breath and how the body is feeling, easing your anxieties. Notice how the neck is feeling today. Notice where it's a little tense or where it feels good. Notice how the upper back is affected by these neck rolls. Good. Finish up the sides and inhale the head back up through center. Your shoulders, roll them forward and up. Exhale, down and back. Good. Continue here. Inhale, rolling them up. Exhale, rolling them back. Again, notice your breath. Link it. Inhale up. Exhale down. And you can bring your elbows into it if you'd like. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Continue, and you can do these movements anytime throughout the day. It can be during lunch, it can be when you first wake up, it could be when you get home, and maybe it's all of them, because you'll notice they don't take long. It's just a few moments of mindful breathing and moving. Good. Do your circles in the other direction. Inhale back and up, exhale forward and down. Good. And again, you can add the elbows in if you want, making these circles as big or as small as it feels good in your body. And again, notice the shoulder blades draw away from each other and push together. Notice the chest open and close. Again, inhale back and up. Exhale forward and down. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up over your head. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, do it again. Reach it up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. This time include your intention. Inhale, breathe it in and draw the intention in towards your heart center. Good. Bring the hands back to your lap. We're going to do what's called seated cat-cows. So inhale, draw the shoulder blades together, arc the spine, draw the chest forward. This is our cow pose because our spine sways forward. And then exhale, round the spine. You can hold onto your knees and push the spine towards the back of the room. This is cat, like a Halloween cat. Good. Continue here. Inhale, arc the spine, broaden across the chest, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the spine towards the back of the room. Beautiful. Continue here. What we're going to do is warm up the spine. I call it spine 6, and you do these movements every day to take care of your spine, to link your breath with your movements, and to become more present, right? Continuing one last round. Inhale, arc the spine forward, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, round the spine towards the back of the chair. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up through center. Neutral spine. Again, hug the shoulders up, back, and down. Crown of the head up towards the sky. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, lower your right hand down to the chair. Let it connect wherever it connects, and exhale over towards the side wall. Side body stretch here. Broaden across the chest. Shine the heart up towards the sky. Good. Inhale, bring both arms back up through center. Exhale, other side. Lower the left hand to the mat. Reach up with the right arm. Good. And working through these just side body stretches. Inhale up. Exhale over. Draw the shoulder blades together across the back. Shine the heart up towards the sky. Getting these lateral movements in. Noticing where you feel this in the chest, in the side body, in the shoulders, in the hips. Link the breath. Last one. Inhale up and exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to your right. Your front hand can go to your front knee. Your back hand sits close in towards your body, sitting your spine up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. Exhale, twist. And you can gaze over the back shoulder, just twisting into the spine. Breathing here. Feel that curvature of the spine from the base of the neck all the way to the tailbone. Good. Inhale, bring the arms back up through center. Exhale the hands to the opposite side. Front hand, front knee. Back hand sits close into the body. Again, sit up nice and tall. Exhale as you twist. Feeling the qualities of this twist. And if your breath ever becomes labored, just come out of the twist a little bit. Good. Inhale, come back up through center. Reach the arms up. And exhale down into heart center. Good. That is our spine 6. Now we'll stand. Now, depending on how your forward fold is feeling today, you might keep your chair. Now, when you forward fold, if it's comfortable to connect to your shins, maybe you can connect to your toes, maybe you can connect to the floor. If that is comfortable, then keep it. Otherwise, take your chair. You can have your hands on the base of the chair and you can forward fold here. As you forward fold and you round your spine, you want your hands to be connected to something. Let's stand in front of the chair. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Round the spine. Bring your hands to the chair. Gaze back towards your legs. Crown of the head sinks down towards the floor. And again, you don't have to use the chair. Maybe you can touch your shins or your toes or the floor. And let's be here. Feel that back body letting go. Take an inhale to find space and to lengthen. Exhale to sink a little further. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, find a flat back. Now, shoulders go back and down. Crown of the head shines forward. Okay, so hands can be on the chair here. Gentle knees. Good. And shoulders back and down. Flat back here. You're creating a tabletop with the back. And exhale, fold again, round the spine. Beautiful. Ground down through your feet. Inhale, rise up. Reach up through the fingertips. And exhale, hands to heart center. This is called a half sun salutation. So let's put it together. In front of your chair, inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees as you round the spine. Hands can come to chair. Let the head go. Inhale for your halfway lift, flat back. Press the chair away, crown of the head shines forward. Exhale, fold again, round the spine, crown of the head goes down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up through your fingertips, gather up the energy, and exhale, draw your hands into heart center. And we can do it faster. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, ground down through the feet, reach up through the fingers. And exhale, hands to heart center. Half sun cells are a great way to get that spine moving, get some blood flowing, build a little bit of inner heat, and link that breath with movement. All of these things are going to ease anxieties, center you in the present moment, and ultimately take care of your body, your mind, and your breath. If you want to picture previous life Shannon in my blazer, my heels, my corporate work attire, in my office, doing this next move, it is fun. It is my ultimate stress release, and it is only breath. So there's two things. We reach our arms up, and then we fold. And what we do is we sigh it out. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sigh and fold. Let it go. Inhale up, audible out the mouth. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. And ragdoll it out right here. Sway side to side. Let it go. Let the head release. Let the body hang. You can even grab opposite elbows. And release the hands down. And very, very slowly, you can begin to roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Head comes last, fingertips reach up, gather that intention, and exhale, draw it into your heart center. Find your mountain pose for a moment after you do this. Hands come down beside you. Shoulders go up, back, and down. Crown of the head up towards the sky. The eyes can close. Can you feel your fingertips tingling with your energy? That is the ultimate breath to release immediate stress, to let go of excess energy. And if you feel yourself getting a little out of body, a little too stressed, a little like burnout is imminent, you need to begin to take these few moments throughout the day for yourself. You need to connect with your breath, connect with your body, feel what's going on. And after you do just these few movements, spine 6, a little bit of centering, a little bit of breathing, you'll feel so much better and so much present throughout your day. So once again, my name is Shannon. I own Do Yoga. This is our studio here in Oakhurst, New Jersey. We're right off of Monmouth Road. We have a lot of specials that are happening on a regular basis. So if you want to dive a little bit more into this practice and see how it can help you on a daily basis, control your anxiety, control your worries, your stress levels, I would love for you to come in and take a class with us. Love you. Bye.